Book 4 and 9, In the Days When Amphitrion's Son, by Prprts. In the days when Amphitrion's son drove the oxen, Erythia, from your stalls, he came to the beast-grazed, unconquered Palatine hill, and, weary himself, he halted his weary cattle, where Valbraium's streams overflowed into standing lakes, and boatmen sailed upon city waters. But they did not stay unharmed, for Cacus proved a treacherous host. By theft he dishonored Jove. The robber Cacus lived there in a dreaded cavern, and gave out separate sounds from a triple mouth. So there be no palpable clue to his theft, he dragged the oxen backwards by the tail to his caves. Not unwitnessed by the gods, bulls lowed their wrath. Wrath and rage demolished forbidding doors. Struck 3 times on his head by Hercules' club, Cacus laid sprawled, and Alcides spoke thus: "Go, oxen, go, Hercules' oxen, my cudgel's final labor. Twice sought by me, oxen, and twice my prey, with long-drawn lowing hallow Oxenholme's fields. Your pastures shall be the renowned forum of Rome." He spoke, and thirst tormented his parched palate, and the teeming earth did not supply any water. But he heard far off the laughter of girls in a place where a circular shady spinney had made a sacred grove, the guarded site and holy spring of the goddess of women, whose rites no man may discover unpunished. Scarlet garlands veiled the secluded threshold. A ruined cabinet glowed with perfumed fire. A poplar set off the shrine with spreading leaves, its dense shade concealing singing birds. Hither he rushed, his parched beard matted with dust, flung out before the entrance these less than godly words: "I beseech you, who play in the sacred dell of the grove, throw open your welcoming shrine to a tired-out man. I wander in need amid the sounds of streams. A cupped handful scooped from the brook would suffice. Have you not heard of someone who bore this world on his back? I am he. The world I took over calls me Alcides. Who has not heard of the valiant deeds of Hercules' club, and my darts not ineffective against huge beasts, and that for me alone of men the Stygian dark was lit? Receive me, this land is reluctant to let my tiredness in. Even if you sacrifice to bitter Juno, my stepmother herself would not have barricaded her rivers. If my face and bristling lionskin frighten anyone, and my hair scorched by the Libyan sun, I've also done slave girl duty in a purple smock, with a Lydian distaff spinning my daily portion, and a gentle brazier clasped my hairy chest, and I prove a nimble girl, hard hands and all." So forth Alcides, but thus forth the bountiful priestess, her white hair bound with a scarlet band: "Spare your eyes, stranger, go from the grove you should fear. Be gone at once, seek safety in flight from this threshold. The purified altar which this secluded cabin guards is interdicted to men by a fearsome law. At great cost the prophet Tiresias stared at Pallas, when, her Gorgon shield put by, she bathed her sturdy limbs. May the gods give you other springs, for this one stream, retired in its secret channel, flows only for women." Thus the woman. He with his shoulders smashed the shaded posts. The barred door could not withstand his enraged thirst. But when he had drained the river and quenched his heat, with lips scarcely dry he pronounced this harsh decree: "This corner of the world has now received me drawing out my fate, this land reluctant to let my tiredness in. The great altar vowed for the recovery of my herd, the great altar," he uttered, "to be made by these hands, shall never be open to any woman's worship, that the thirst of Hercules be avenged to eternity." This man, Since with his hands he cleansed and sanctified the world, Sabine cures enshrined as Sanctus, sanctified Father, hail, whom now harsh Juno favors. May your presence in my book prove auspicious, Sanctus. That is Book 4, 9, In the Days When Amphitrion's Son, by Prprts.